Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to the stream. Happy 1st of December. Oh yeah, right. Yes. Can't believe it. It's finally December, huh? Just a few more days, few more weeks. And it's Christmas time. Can't wait for my vacation. I have a 3-week vacation. It's the first now, that's true. Has it been snowing yet from where you guys are living? Because I heard from my German friend that the weather forecast said snows, or it will snow today, 1st of December. How apt, right? It snowed last weekend. Ah, okay. In the UK. Rolo is from the UK as well. Nice, Semi. Well, I guess not so nice on the roads, but I guess you have your winter tires ready and everything. Morning, it was super cold but not snowing. To be fair, even here in Singapore, it's a lot colder than usual. I don't even have to turn on the AC when I'm streaming anymore. Snowed for you yesterday. Nice. How have you guys been doing? Hey, Yona. Thanks for joining, man. How are you? Long time. Snow off and on here. Cool. Hot water bottle with you right now. Doing good. Glad to hear. 1 degree. Can't even imagine that kind of temperature. Oh, I have experienced it before. Not here, of course, but yeah. I was shivering like crazy. And my colleagues were laughing at me because I wasn't used to the cold. And they were laughing and laughing because I couldn't stand the cold. And even with all the layers, I just couldn't manage. I didn't know the techniques, like you had to move your fingers, your toes constantly, things like that. Little things. Didn't know anything about it. Yeah, that's cold. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. As you might have seen from the title, we're going in a very different route today. We're going to play ETS2 1.30 beta, or beta, some of you would say. And the strange thing is we're going to start a new profile. Well, I did start a bit already. But the twist is we won't be using any mods whatsoever. So it's going to be a purely vanilla experience. And it's mainly because I'm preparing for the Italia DLC that will be releasing next week. Now, I've been in touch with Pavel Medek from SES. He's a marketing resource for the company. And he told me that he would be able to give me an early access key. So I'll be getting it like maybe 1 day in advance. Maybe not as early as the other folks, the big guys. But he wanted me to test it out without any mods in. And so I decided maybe it's time to make a new profile. Because I've been reading in the forums as well that once you put in some mods, especially map mods, you're never able to fully get it out from your profile anymore. That's why you're seeing in most of my profiles I have a lot of errors, lots of missing files. Because once you put them in, even if you take them out, it's not fully clean anymore. So the only way to preserve a clean profile is to never put in any mods at all in the first place. So let's start a new one that's pretty clean. Yeah, it's very different. Hey Shane, good luck with the homework. What truck are you driving right now? So yeah, I'll take you guys with me. I actually prepared some stuff for ATS, but last minute I decided maybe I just take you guys with me as I go through this vanilla experience. It's going to be very enlightening because, admit it, when was the last time you drove without any mods in? Not even MP. Right? I guess most of us would have some mods in there. And many of us have mods like crazy. But this one, Clumsy Vanilla, CM just level 2. Mod Manager, it's clean. I do have a lot here, but nothing is active. And that should be fine, as long as I never activate anything. Hey sports fan, how are you? We'll be mid-20s all week next week on holiday. By mid-20s, you mean 20 degrees Fahrenheit? Sorry if I got that wrong. Headed to Chicago Tuesday. Hey Alex, welcome back, man. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm not sure if you heard what the plan today was, but it's basically going to be a vanilla stream. No mods whatsoever. Preparing for Italia DLC as instructed by SES. So I can show you guys the pure vanilla experience, the pure Italia experience without any tweaks whatsoever. And I have to turn off music here. And as much as I wanted to, as much as I would hate parting with foggy weather in the meantime, we'll have to do it for the sake of Italia DLC. Hey, Jump the Gamer from Italy. Nice. I'm sure you're super hyped about the impending release. Just a few more days, right? Let me just turn off the audio so we don't get duplicate music. Look. Very good. Mid-20s Fahrenheit. Cool. Chicago is a very cold place during winter, isn't it? I remember the news before that it reached what? Negative. I can't remember, but it was snowing like mad a few years back. I remember it from the news. So here we are. The good thing about having everything vanilla is you can activate all the options you want. You don't have the problem anymore that, oh, I can't use this because this doesn't, my mod isn't compatible with this. So like we can use time zones, we can enable everything, and it should be fine, theoretically. The look of the roads will be so weird. Yeah. You'll be driving all around at Italy. Yes. Even I will. So I'm sure for you it will be like 10 times better being able to recognize the roads. You'll be right off the lake. Wow. Yeah, no foggy weather unfortunately. But yeah, it's going to be a very eye-opening experience for us. Because when I drove like this yesterday, when I was trying this profile out, it's like, wow, it looks so different. But at the same time, you get to appreciate what's in there by default. Because we've been playing the game for quite a while. I've been playing the game for more than a year, and I've had mods ever since. And I've always thought that most of the vehicles, for example, were coming from Jazzycat. But it turns out so many new vehicles have been added through the different patches that even without Jazzycat's mod, you get a myriad of different vehicles on the road. And the same goes for everything else in the game. So it's not all about mods anymore. This is the base game appreciation stream, you could put it that way. So we get to reevaluate what's in there by default, and then we can reevaluate which mods we really need afterwards. You've tried Italy DLC already, thanks to your uncle. Oh yeah, I remember. Your uncle who works for SES. He's the one who lives in Poland, right? But he travels to the SES office like every day. How's that working out for him? Hasn't SES has moved office, right? Should that be nearer to him now? Anyway, let's go and get to the job. And I guess you all guys would want an Ascania R or S, the new one, for a job, right? So let's go and find one. That one's possible. You guys think about that as a starter. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call your name. But if you're lurking away, then you're welcome to do so. No problem with that at all. You did the same thing when the beta came out. Ah, nice, Alex. Yeah, I haven't had no mod since I don't know, since I started playing. So it was a very different experience, and I was able to appreciate more. Like, just seeing the default trailers was a bit of an eye-opener. It felt so different. Yeah, the Italy DLC, you just have to step out of the house and it's free. That's a good one. Well, I have a different DLC if you talk about it that way. It's not connected yet to ETS2 though. Wait a minute, what the heck? Oh, I accidentally double-clicked. Thanks for the follow, Jump the Gamer. Okay, I kind of misclicked there. If echo. Wait. What the heck is that? That's a default GPS. That's the first time I've seen that. Do you guys want to drive with this? I guess we can always reload. Yeah, let's reload. I wasn't able to pick my destination. That was an accidental misclick. Do that just before taking the job. Yeah, Philippines, Singapore. Not in Europe yet. Not in Europe at all. Hard. He moved a bit closer, but he's thinking of moving to Czech. Yeah, it makes much more sense. I mean, the daily commute really takes out a lot from you. I know, because I came from a setting where my travel was like more than an hour to working from home. So I save a lot of time. I mean, so much time with that. Let's go. Pick Scania. I forgot you could do that. Milano to Torino. Warm up? I've been there though, but yeah, let's pick something. Maybe we can explore France. Maybe there's something going towards France. Or not, everything's going to Italy. Fine. Maybe we can venture east then. That's going to Innsbruck. We can go check it out. That route, I don't think I've tried it before. Yeah, let's try that. Rice 21 tons with a 450 horsepower engine and 12 speeds. Shouldn't be that bad. Famous last words. A Renault. It's a bad sign. There we go. It's one of those new Scanias with the standard dashboard. Simpler looking one. Pretty clean looking. Yeah, pretty basic. Pretty elegant. Trailer, not so much. It's a bit old. Alright. And because no mods, this is the default engine. Default straight 6 engine sound, I think. And we don't even have an onboard GPS. Can we try no GPS mod? No GPS challenge. Let's see. So if we can go through the highway towards A22, that's just going to be a straight road crossing over to Austria. And there we go. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a simple one. So maybe we don't need a GPS at all. Let's try to work with immersion. Yeah. So go out of the building. Turn right. Turn left at the end. Find the highway somehow. And it's going to be straight from the A22 towards Innsbruck. She saw that Christian Boom is making a sound mount for the new Scania 6-cylinder. I saw the link from Rohan, but I wasn't able to play it yet. Does it sound pretty nice? Pretty promising? You can see no errors on the log because no mods. It's been a while since I haven't seen any red line in there. Interior volume might work with 2. A bit louder. Yes. so I can hear something. Well, mods are just a plus. Gotta say, after years of playing this game, it has improved a lot. That's true. Hey, Dewan. Welcome back. How are you? That's true, and that's something I want to appreciate more today because, yeah, truth be told, I have a different... I haven't really explored the base game without mods ever since. So I have this impression that I always need mods. But yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all, does it? Doesn't sound bad at all. And someone told me in the comments before about the not having the real companies in there, having fictional companies. It's just like you can imagine like being in a different world. So you don't have to have the same brands. You don't have to have the realistic brands. You can assume you're in a fictional world that's based on the real world. So it doesn't have to be everything real. You can afford some level of creativity. Thank you for the follow. And feel free to say in chat. Say hi in chat, so I can call your name out. Hey Beldraco, yes, thank you for the follow. I'm doing good. Doing good. There we go, that's the sign. Autostrada. Which is the highway, I'm assuming, yeah? Haven't listened to it either. Who wants a 6-cylinder when you can have a V8? Exactly, yeah. That's why I wasn't so excited about it. I know it's going to be nice, but I mean, I have a V8 already. I haven't even tried EVR, Vasilis, L6, Scania 4 series sounds because I was happy with the V8 already. But yeah, at one point, I guess you would be pretty curious. Oh, look at that! Some cows there. So everything you see is from the default game, right? All the cars, all the trailers, all the trees and whatnot. No mods at all. And sometimes it will surprise us because some things you assume come from a mod, they're actually part of the base game. It's quite surprising at times. You've always played ATS with mods, and for the New Mexico DLC, you've prepared yourself with a vanilla profile, and it was a nice change. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to do today. Because I made that mistake in the New Mexico DLC. Not really mistake, but I wasn't able to capture its entire essence because I started with mods already, so I didn't experience it fully. Autostrada, turn right. Thank you for the beautiful signages. Don't need the GPS at all. But yeah, it's really something. It makes you appreciate the game more, and then it makes you reevaluate. I've always been curious about this point. Can you go through here? Oh, I guess not, huh? It's just a prop. Okay. Hope I don't hit anyone. What is that for? Is that for like employees probably? Let me catch up on the messages. I talk too much. You never played this game with mods. Oh really? Ah, interesting. Alright. That's I don't get people who have that kind of setting. I usually am able to talk with people who are into mods as well. I am particularly into mods as well. You did once, it was a map mod and lost a level 48 character. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Alright, wait a minute. We need to go to A22 Innsbruck. So it's going to be to the right, right? Hopefully. I wish. But doesn't this look good? Doesn't this look good on its own? Yeah? I mean, of course, mods can make it better. But aren't you happy with that? With what you're seeing right now? Look at that view. Phew. Lago di Garda. What's Lago di Garda? You find that the blinkers are and sound are at the same speed as the Merc. Oh really? It's faster, is it? Krishbom V8 sound is just ideal for a European diesel. Ah. Right. You have to send shorter messages now that I'm driving. No worries, I'll catch up somehow. Yeah, I'm catching up. After I stop my monologue, I catch up with your messages. Yeah, isn't this a nice view? The mountains in the distance, just bendy roads all throughout. You understand all the signs I'm reading. Oh, that's good. That's good. We have a translator. So when I see something in Italian, I'll try to pronounce it. You correct me, and then you tell me what it means. All right? CPS in action again. All right. The Clumsy positioning system. Let's see if it works in Europe. You don't use in-game GPS. I'm trying not to for this instance. I'm trying to see if I can manage without it. That means relying on the signs, relying on the map details, the signages, if they're detailed enough for me. Trentino Alto Adige. What does that mean? That's the first question, Jump the Gamer. You've now started to save money for your gaming PC. So far you have $117 down. Nice. Good luck. And it will be for sure worth it. Hey there, thanks for joining, but I can't see your name still. It's black. I have a feeling I know you from the last stream, but I can't remember the name, and I can't see it because it's black and I have a black background. Can you type it in chat again so I remember? It's a lake, big lake. Ah, okay. Figures? At figures? Walisha something. Okay, let's take a photo somewhere, maybe on this curve. This bend here. Let me take a photo like that. Hey Stefan. There we go. Yes, that helps a lot. It's a big lake that it's called Garda, Lago di Garda. Ah, Lago is lake. Garda is the name. Cool. There's a lot of similarities with the Spanish language, huh? Like, it's not the same word exactly. That guy's photobombing us. Let's let him pass. There we go. And then take another photo. Oh, love that bend. Looks pretty nice. Look, there's actually a mini in there. I'm pretty happy with that. You have ATS and you don't play it anymore. Why don't you play it anymore? Even with New Mexico? Or have you finished it already? Have you explored everything? Or are you more just like a European truck kind of guy? European roads. Trentino Altro Adige? It's just a... how do you say? It's like New Mexico 70. Oh, and I like this bend here. It's like New Mexico or Florida or California, a state. It's just part of the country. Ah, okay. So which is the Trentino Altro Adige? Which country am I in at the moment? Italy. Italy crossing over to Austria. So I think this might be part of the remade Italy to provide a sneak peek in what Italia DLC will have. That trailer is the first time. Oh, it's the first time I've seen that trailer. Looks nice. Spanish and Italian are both built up from Latin. Ah, yeah, makes sense. I remember watching this series in Netflix, Marco Polo, and I don't know about the real history about it, but he's from Venice, and because that's like in the olden times, they were called Latin, as like their race was Latin. So I guess that's where that comes from. Nice tunnel. I love the textures on this tunnel. Phew, beautiful. Pretty well built. It's just not as fun as ETS2. Maybe when they get some more states out, it'll be better. Just got tired of driving the same roads over and over. That's true, yeah. Without mods, you'll be able to drive through most of the areas in ETS. It's just not, wow, not built up enough yet. But it will come. It will come. And with the recent SES vlog, they're working on parallel states at the same time now, I think, or at least that's the goal. Wow, we'll have to take a photo here. One sec. I'm not sure which angle to take, but we'll definitely need to take something. This is such a scenic view. I'm not sure why I didn't take this route before. Going to Austria, I should have known. We're up for a lot of bridges in the mountains. Look at that. Phew. Goodness. Now that's a beautiful bend. Alright, Rolo. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, that also looks beautiful. Man. Cannot wait till Tuesday. You already got the money set for Italia. Oh man, I'm sure you're super excited. I remember a time when I was driving in Warsaw here in ETS2, and I drove through the city center of Warsaw, and I noticed this building that I saw in real life when I was there, and the feeling was like, wow, it's so real. Like, this is where the train station is, and then the building from Russia, was there, and it was like the same as in real life. And that was just one part of the place. How much more if you're really from there? So in your case, Jump, Italy is just like a dream come true. Don't crash into the cops. It'll take like years to close the case. Is that how it works there? Okay, I see. If they put out a multi-state DLC, to definitely get it in. Yeah, that would be nice. Or maybe they put out new DLCs every few months, every 2-3 months. That would be perfect. 3 months? 2 months might be too often. 3 months might be perfect. One new state every 3 months. I guess that's reasonable. Innsbruck, straight ahead. Hey Christ, how are you? Thanks for joining. You think SES realizes that they need to produce content for both games faster? Yeah, true. That's a good realization. That means the demand is there. Just have to supply it. So if they can manage that, I'm sure they will earn even more. Man, this is such a nice experience. Let's go and stop at the upcoming fuel station, and enjoy the scenery a bit. Oh, where is it? I saw a sign, but maybe after this one? Who knows? Thank you. By the way, always take this highway when you go to Romania, so you recognize everything. It's very close to real life. Wow, that's cool. I've only seen like a video from Harry Stam when he was driving through Italy, through the highways, and the highways were spot on. The signages and the emergency shoulders, things like that. So good. and it was surprising to see the accuracy. Even though I know SES does their research pretty well, it still surprised me how accurate it was. And you just confirmed it. Let's go and fuel up. It won't be at our cost anyway. It'll give us some time to give me some time to catch up with chat as well and hear the default sounds. It's been a while since I've driven without sound fixes. Sounds very different. You don't have that cling, cling. Oh, that's very simple sounding. Ah, that's how it sounds in real life. In default. Okay. Yeah, they definitely did research when they built this game. It's good. You live in Italy, but you were born in Romania. I read that someone from the Pro Mods team, I can't remember his name, he did a Romania standalone map. No, not standalone. It's a mod for the base map. Romania. I'm not sure if it's good, but I think it's for people who with low spec PCs who can't drive with Pro Mods, so at least they get the Romania part. Can't believe they whipped out Italia this fast. France came out not long ago. Well, for some people it's not too fast at all. Some people have been so impatient about it. But yeah, I think they've done a pretty good job. They're not the fastest, but I'd say they put out stuff reasonably. Although I hope they do make it faster next time, especially for the US. More states in the US. That's what they really need to do, to build a bigger market in the States. Man. Whew, look at these mountains. Beautiful. It's nice as well that they really added the real indicator sounds. That's been commented a lot in the forums as a bug, and I'm glad that they listened to it. Because initially, if you guys remember, in the start of 1.30, when the new Scanias just came out, we are in Austria now. When the new Scanias just came out, they basically had generic blinkers, and it was like, that's not really how it sounds in the videos. So it's really nice that SES listened and put that in. Well, with Pro Mods, you only have trouble when you go to Spain. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Everyone has trouble when you go to Barcelona. No one is able to drive in Barcelona without any hiccups. Yes, this is the new Scania. This is the new Scania, but with the standard dashboard. So there are two dashboards, standard and exclusive. This standard one looks a lot like the old Scanias, personally. Switching lanes last minute. Sorry about that. But trucks are on this side. Oh, and yeah, I was looking for the autopass, the telepass. But yeah, I forgot this is Austria. This is old ETS2, so we don't have any telepass lanes at all. So we have to stop, pay, and go. Hey Knight, welcome to the stream. How are you? Driving a Volvo with a 700 horsepower engine at the moment. Cool. You know, I did drive a Volvo FH as well last night when I was testing out this profile. One of the quick jobs. I kind of missed it. The only thing I really don't like about the base, how the default game looks with this the Volvo FH, is the flesh interior. That how do you say, that creamy color? I really don't like it for some reason. Why am I have retarder turned on? Okay. I like the Volvo FH with the black interior, you know, a normal plastic interior, not with that creamy thing. I don't know, just not my thing. Innsbruck, straight ahead. Yeah, you can definitely feel the difference in the roads here. Now this is default base ETS2 from like 5 years ago, right? This is template ETS2. It makes me feel nostalgic, but I guess we won't be spending a lot of time on these roads. It's a bit too basic for me now if I compare it with how France looks, how Italy looks. Still nice, just not on that same level. So I think we'll stay in Italy, France, maybe Scandinavia, but not spend so much time in Germany, Amsterdam, Austria. Innsbruck discovered, nice. And we're entering city limits, yes. So let's slow down here to 50. Wait a minute, that's strange. There was a city limit sign, well, entering city sign, and then asks me to slow down. There we go. Now it's 50. I think I have to turn left here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, one sec. Let me consult the GPS. Yes. Euro goodies. Well, in real life, you don't need telepass. You just have to be brave and stupid enough. Hey, President. Yes, I do. Normally, I have a lot of mods, but in this current profile, this one we're playing right now, I have absolutely no mods enabled. So, yeah, it's a bit of conflict. If you're wondering what mods I have right now, I have nothing. This is all base 1.30 beta. Had no idea there was a new Scania. Yeah, it's still part of the beta. Let me see where the Euro goodies is. Oh, there it is, I think. Is it here? It's next on the right. That's the Euro goodies, I think. So we really have to use our eyes now because we don't use the GPS. You have the black interior. How did you get the black interior? Is it there in the base game? Hey Neshi. Thanks for joining. Nice. What time is it for you? What's my engine? It's a 450 horsepower engine, I think. A straight 6 450 horsepower engine, I believe. Man, this city must be so nice, huh? Innsbruck. Like having that mountain view right from inside the city. Just look out there and feel so scenic already. Had to turn off your beta. It wouldn't let you connect to World of Trucks. Yes, it doesn't have World of Trucks. With this latest update in the beta, I think just a few hours ago, or 12 hours or something, they disconnected World of Trucks because they're planning to connect it to the real servers. So they're working on some connections, I guess. That's not gonna work. Need more space. Get more space in. Whoop. Mirrors? Okay, good. It's a bit too sharp for my taste. One sec, guys. I'll get back to chat after I work this thing. I'm happy with that. Trailer is relatively straight. Even if the truck isn't. It's 2 a.m. Wow. Thanks for joining then. Staying up late. Appreciate it. Said you had... yeah. Might be creamy. Yeah, I noticed immediately because I really hated that creamy interior. I love the truck, but only with the black interior. Can wait till Tuesday to play the latest version. Yeah. In Italy, you're near Torino. So that will be your base. Let me have a look at the map. And let me catch up to chat before I proceed. Ah, here. Okay. Cool. Maybe we can get a job from here and go to France. What's up with my voice? You can't park like that. You have to do the easy option and be in third person. Ah. Yeah, it's good practice if you stay in first person just to keep it realistic. No, it doesn't include random events, unfortunately. I don't think it will make it in time. Because the version right now, they said it's a release candidate already. So it's, assuming there are no more bugs found, it's going to be the final version that will be in 1.30. And up to now, there's still no random events. So no, I don't think they will make it. I am using a wheel, yes, a G27. Yeah, you can't see it. Why do I have a cold again? I don't have air conditioning anymore. Alright. So we went through that from Verona to Innsbruck. We didn't get lost. Miraculously. So let's go and explore France. Hopefully there's something now. There's one going to Nice, but it's a Renault. Are you guys okay with the Renault? You have a Driving Force GT. A friend bought you 2 years ago. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a great wheel. You remember in ETS1, you're always parking using the top view. I didn't even get to play ETS1. But I heard it's really like worlds apart. Thanks for the follow, Neshke. Appreciate it. Renault is okay if you promise to crash. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Nice, but with a different truck then. Okay, we have a couple of options going to Nice. And I hope that's how you pronounce it. I doubt it's pronounced nice. So, you guys decide. A Scania Streamline or a new Scania R. Both going to Nice. Both going the same way from Cell Plan to Lisette Logistics. San Remo it's called. Here? Oh, that looks like a beach. Definitely. Alright, let's take this route then. It's just which truck now? Burn the Renault in fire. Thanks for the follow, President Doggenfogger. Welcome to the stream as well. New Scania, of course. Alright, great. That settles it. Just got out of surgery, and everyone was looking for a way to keep you from doing anything physically active. They found the perfect pastime. This sure burns a lot of time and keeps you relaxed the entire way. It's, I think, great for recovery. Hope you're doing fine. You've always heard nice, but Nice is perfectly okay. Yeah, I was thinking because it's French, they probably won't have English rules in there, which is having the long I pronunciation. But I don't know. With French, the rules are very different. They say the rules are very defined, but if you don't know them, then you have no chance of reading it properly. Back then, it wasn't so relaxing. The NPC drivers were maniacs. But you loved it. Do we have the same trailer? It's a bit different. It's a bit like a tandem in hiding. Tandem in hiding trailer. I think we basically have the same truck. Yeah, same interior. Just a different... Oh, it does have lights. This one does have lights. It's a bit different. I do love that idle sound though. Alright, do we have no GPS again? Can I manage this without the GPS? I think it's a bit too advanced for my taste. Let's see. I might get lost if I don't use the GPS, but we'll try. Going south through the toll gate, straight away, looping A6, turning right towards A10, going to Nice. So there is a junction here. After the toll, I should not take that. I should go straight. Then there's a toll gate again, straight ahead. I remember this part. This part is very nice. Very nice. And then toll gate and then turn right. I am sure I won't be able to remember all that, but I'll try. First things first though, how do we get out of here? We turn right and then straight away. Okay, good. It's like Nice. Okay, so it's Nice then. Cool. Did you see the retextured RGL Scania mod that someone is working on? No, I haven't. What does it do? I mean, how much change does it have? The small roads option is freaking out. Oh yeah, I do have the small roads option turned on. Did it set anything wrong? Or is the loop really looping? Is it raining? Yes, it is. Okay. I won't turn on the wipers yet. I want to see the droplets, how they look by default. It's telling it to leave the motorway, go around the roundabout, and join the motorway again. It does that oftentimes. Let me double check where that does it. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay, I thought this was the destination because it wanted me to go there. Alright, yeah, so we should ignore that. Okay, so after the toll gate, I'll stop there probably and read the map. Yeah, after every toll gate, we can probably stop and analyze where we are to roleplay this a bit. But yeah, it's pretty much straight ahead. See? That one, I would have thought that was from Jazzy Cat. That, like, vehicle, whatever that is there. Nice droplets on the windshield. And now I guess it's time to turn on the lights and turn on the wipers. Just stay on the highway until the last intersection and keep right. Easy. Always straight ahead. I'll try to follow that. You probably shouldn't have said anything. That will make us go all the way around. Okay, Autostrada. So, we're still on the right track. Is it just me, or are we getting more droplets with the base game? I don't think I've seen this many droplets before. Because right now, I really have to make my wipers faster. It might be foggy weather, but Kirill, if you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you alter the number of drops in any way in foggy weather? I think you do, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong there. But here, see, I would really have to speed it up in order to not have my vision impeded by those droplets. The guy is reworking the whole truck. The pics look fantastic. It's on the SES forums. Ah, is that the one? Yes, I've been seeing that for quite some time. The make the RGL Scania great again. I've been seeing that thread, but I've never entered it. I've never read it. I was thinking like, how can you make the Scania RGL great again if it's already great? So I didn't read it. That's nice. I'll have a look later at the thread. Thanks, Alex. Who was the pro modder that got hired by SES last year? Mandelsoft, I believe. Let's go to Telepass. It's a little foggy. The number of droplets is normal. Okay, because I've been driving with mods for forever. So I don't know how the default looks like, but this one looks more realistic, to be honest. The number of droplets here make you really need to turn on your wipers. If I turn it off completely, it goes like this, and it starts modding away at my vision. And I didn't know you had fog in the default game. I thought all the fog was part of foggy weather. So yeah, see? I'm starting to realize a lot of things already. It was Mandelsoft, yeah. He even transferred to Czech Republic from Netherlands. Slow down a bit, just a tad. Good, 79, I'm good with that. Did research on starting your own stream, and no way, Jose. Yeah, it does require a lot of effort to set up the stream. It looks so simple, but there are so many things happening behind the scenes. So many options, so many settings, so many factors that you have to take into account. So true. And you only understand it once you try it out. So yeah, a lot of people are saying, well, you just play games. But especially the pro streamers, the full-time streamers who have lots of like overlays and whatnot, their gadgets are so advanced, their setups, that it's really impressive how they can manage all of that. Maybe turn off the Viper a bit. Toll booth, get ready for it. You'll hate Italy for this reason. I do like the how do you call it? The rain as the tire goes over the water. It has that effect. I don't notice that oftentimes. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if one of my mods remove it. Toll booths and tunnels. TNT. Italy has lots of them. Well, France has lots of them as well, right? And I'm being lazy about this. I'm just altering my cruise control speed, not actually braking, letting the automatic thing do its work. Even when they don't really need them, they gonna make money somehow. Yeah, true. That's how it should go. Well, that's how it goes, not how it should go. Okay, I can speed up again. Tunnels mostly up north. I hope I'm not lost. Are we still in the right track, do you guys think? Mine is the simplest stream setup you've seen in quite a while. Yeah, it is. And that's exactly the look I'm looking for. I don't want any fancy stuff, actually. I want to keep it as pure as possible. I'm not really into the gimmicks and stuff. Not that I don't respect the streamers with it, but I'm just not into it, you know. I like it pure, like it clean. Just focus on the game. In my face, maybe. Okay, where are we going? Turning right. Okay, good thing there is no choice because I would have gone straight there. Good. True jump. Yeah. A simple stream setup for a simple game. Sometimes simple things are just better. I was reading the chat, I almost hit this guy. You got it. I think the setup is actually great. Thanks a lot. Glad you guys think so. Good luck merging in. Actually, that guy did a very good job of merging. That was like how a real person would do it. And thank goodness no more rain. Alright, so maybe let's stop at this gas station. Check where we are. That was a lot of tunnels. Gas up. It's alright, you get cold in many ways, you got used to it. The sounds are not bad actually. The sounds are not bad at all. Gives you a whole new level of appreciation for the base game. Before I used to say I always need to have mods. Well, I probably would still prefer a few mods here and there, like foggy weather. But this is not bad at all. This is not bad at all. Good morning, Yashmore. Thank you for joining. How are you? Actually, relief to the ice. Yeah. Glad you think so. Yes, I used to have like the latest follower, latest donator, latest things like that, but I think you don't really need it. Or at least I don't need it. I would rather focus on the game. Let's just enjoy ourselves here. Right. So just go straight. A10. Straight. Ignore that thingy. Straight. Now, my only question is, how would I recognize this? Because that's like, what? Alright, we'll pass through like 2 toll gates. And then it's the second major intersection after the second toll gate. 2. That's my marker. Squirrel streamed the beta Sunday and didn't realize foggy weather would work. Oh yeah, I read that in Discord, what you said. Yeah. I don't think he has time enough to explore all the mod options because he's super busy and a lot of things are happening in his life. But yeah. That's what I like to hear. Fuel expenses are covered by your employer. You love playing this, but watching is good to see. Good too. You love playing. Ah, okay, I see. I see stuff while you're watching that you would never see while you're driving. That's true, that's true. Being an observer, you get to see a lot more, actually. You get to notice a lot more of the scenery because you don't have to focus on not crashing. Yeah, it's also great. It's great watching people driving, trucking. So you guys all fit in that small passenger seat there. How are you guys fitting in? You got to say, these highway stops are a little bit larger in real life. I can imagine they should be. True. I like these as well. It's like net things. What is this for, guys? These are not sound barriers, right? Because they're passed through. So I doubt they would have anything to do with sound. But are they just barriers so no one would jump? Maybe? Or do they have like something for more? Have more purpose? Hey Rohan. Welcome back, man. How are you? Done with your homeworks? And everything? Nice. I love these auto pass toll gates. You trying to find that beta on YouTube and couldn't for Squirrel. What do you mean, Beldraco? You were looking for Squirrel stream? It's in Squirrel Plus channel probably. If not, then it's for sure in his Twitch channel, past broadcasts. You learned how to drive and play this game from Squirrel. Same with me. I discovered it from Keralis, but I learned how to drive properly with Squirrel. Because Keralis is not the best driver out there. He's very fun to watch, but it's like he's a bit clumsy as well. So Not the best example when you're trying to drive properly. What happened to foggy weather? Oh, you noticed, huh? Yeah, we are in a new profile with 0 mods because I'm preparing for Italia DLC. So I got in contact with Pavel Medic from SES, and he agreed to give me a copy of an early access of Italia DLC, like 1 day early only, but it's more than enough. But he asked me to not have any mods in. So in order to not have any mods, keep it a clean profile, I decided to start a new one with no mods whatsoever, never activating a single mod in this profile. The pure vanilla experience. So I'm taking you guys with me as we start a new journey and appreciate the base game. Wind maybe or snow? Which one? Yeah, going all vanilla. Ah, the barrier. Maybe for the wind. Maybe they deflect the wind a little bit. Maybe. That may be. True. How many toll gates have we passed? Only one, right? If I'm going full vanilla, not a chance, Rohan. Not a chance. I'm going full vanilla in the meantime. But for sure, I'm going back to foggy weather. Still nothing like it. I just want to experience Italia DLC in its purest form in the beginning. Yes. Couple of new folks on the stream. Welcome, guys. Let me go a little bit more. Look at that guy. He has even a pool. A little bit more straight like this. And this. Let's take a photo. You had a 580 ticket today. What do you mean? In game? Or in real life? In real life, that would... Oh, man. That looks kind of nice, isn't it? That looks kind of cool. Maybe we show more of the road in the scenery. Pavel didn't say when the embargo might be lifted. He didn't say when it was officially lifted, but he'll provide me a copy 1 day before. But I guess for other streamers like Squirrel, it would probably be earlier, and I would completely understand. I mean, the big guys would get a bigger piece of the cake, right? I'm glad to have a slice of it at all. You can remember when Kirales tried OMSI. I actually haven't seen that. I haven't seen him try OMSI. I can imagine though, but I'll have to catch that next time. I should have it by next week. Nice. Good luck with that. Why am I speeding here? Is this still really 90? Okay, this is the second toll gate. Let's go through Telepass again. So after the second toll gate, it's the second intersection, right? If I remember correctly. And there should be a sign going to Nice. Yes, in game. Ah, okay. Yeah, 580 though in the profile, that's pretty well built. I mean, with millions in there, it's not really nothing, is it? So this part, is this France DLC? I guess, right? It's part of the France DLC. So this is the first intersection. This is, I think, where the guy wants us to go. The GPS wants us to go around the roundabout and go back in. Insane stuff. We're trying to get on the freeway. We're doing 80 and this is trying right beside me. Ah, I see. Yeah, I've had a couple of those. Driving beside you. It says on Steam under ETS2. The set launch date is December 5. Yes, December 5. It's official. They've announced it in the blog. So it'll be out December 5 afternoon, Europe time. So it's going to be morning Wednesday my time. It's just going to be perfect for the Wednesday stream. So during the next stream, this coming Wednesday, for sure, well, I hope we will be with Italia DLC. Maybe even earlier if I get access to it. Yeah, if I get access to it. We'll see how it goes. You bet they lift the embargo tomorrow or Saturday. I would assume that as well. That will also allow Squirrel to stream Sunday Night Trucking with Italia DLC. Second intersection after second toll gate. Okay, so this one. Nice. Okay, this one. Very close. Slowing down so much. Why don't you need mods? It should be compatible, yes, but I guess what SES wants is to show people how Italia DLC really looks like. And if I'm going to have early access and people will see the videos in advance, then they should get the pure experience, because they might have different expectations. Yeah, they might expect some fancy skies or whatnot. Okay, I don't know where we were going here. I think Lisette Logistics, right? That one. So let's go straight here and look for it and get lost in the city. This one? No, that's just the parking lot. This one? No. Lisette Logistics. Oh, I like the signage here. You can survive without a GPS. Lisette Logistics, straight ahead. Car 4, turn left. You're very careful that you don't in streams. Yeah, it always helps as well to read the rules beforehand, but yeah, in general I don't like swearing too. I try not to as much as possible. Will I stream it or just videos? I will stream it on Wednesday for sure. I'm not sure if I can stream it earlier, because if I do get early access, then I might be able to. But yeah, Wednesday for sure. That's a nice hotel. First time I've seen that prefab. And let me stop by the side here. Turn our hazards on. Roleplay this a bit. Oh, that's nice. What is that? The hazard sign is also blinking. That's cool. We're blocking someone. Sorry, I know it's a bad spot, but I wanted to see if we have any discoverable. No, not really. Okay, so straight ahead. That's good. Yeah, I am. Sorry for the hold up. Hey, Eclipse. Welcome back, man. How are you? I haven't yet, Rohan. I haven't yet. I saw that you posted the link. Alex and I were talking about it a few minutes ago, and we both haven't seen it yet. Is it good? Because we were pretty much happy with the V8, so we were not that excited with the straight 6. But I'm sure it's awesome coming from Krishbo. And you know what? I still don't know how to pronounce his name. How the heck do you pronounce his name anyway? Does anyone know the right pronunciation? I would like to respect it as much as possible. Oh, nice trees here. Nice coconut trees. Looks like coconut trees. Here. Didn't know they had it here in France. Did I pass Lisette Logistics? I hope not. I might have been enjoying it a bit too much. Sounds better than the V8. Wow. Well, that's worthy of listening to for sure. There we go. This at Logistics. We found you. I kind of like this approach, you know, looking for the delivery, getting lost a bit, stopping on the side and consulting the map. It's more immersive than just looking at the GPS and knowing exactly where you need to go. It feels more like how a truck driver would have difficulty in, right? It's a interesting way of doing deliveries, I think. Having no GPS, relying on... Oh, that's a different one. You have to go from the other side then. Let's turn around here. Hey, Leofa. Understand Krish Boom creates his sound mods from YouTube video sounds and such. Yes, that's what I heard as well. I didn't know he did that for all. I thought he only did that for this latest V8 for the new Scania. I thought he recorded his own. But, I mean, if it comes from YouTube videos, how come it sounds so good still? I mean, that would have been pretty low res, right? Just relying on YouTube videos. But yeah, he makes it sound so good. That's true. That's true, Alex. I don't know, he has some magic touch there. Oh, that's nice. You can see the pallets inside, the boxes stacked, stored in this distribution center. Still got much to explore in ATS and about 25% more to explore in ETS2. Hold off on Italia DLC for a while. Well, that's good. That's good for you. You might even be in time for a sale by the time you're ready. If you can hold off, then that's a good thing. I personally cannot. I'm too hyped. Yeah, good for you. Easy peasy parking. If you play this way, you would get a job for Paris and wind up in Poland. Yeah, I don't play this often like this. Yes, level 4. Cool. If we can loan more, then we will buy our own truck. Fragile. You don't know which one is real, because EVR has a professional team like SCS, just that they make realistic sounds. Yeah, EVR for sure records their own sounds. That's what he says. Krishboom, I didn't know he always used YouTube videos. Very, you got lost in your own backyard as a child in defense. Yeah, you might need the GPS then, huh? Bank. We can loan up to 500k now. That's perfect. So we might even be able to get 2 drivers. Alright, let's do that. Let's loan the maximum. Well, let's loan 400k first. Yes. And then let's buy our own truck. Of course, a next-gen Scania. Which is here in Milano. He spent 30 plus hours on the next-gen Scania sounds to make it. Wow, 30 plus hours. Scouring for YouTube videos, mixing the sounds, and editing them. That's good. So we have 2 choices, guys. The R or the S. We've always been driving with the S. Well, in this stream, we've been driving with the R. Would you like the R or the S? The S is the higher end one. And it has the main difference, if I go inside, is the interior. The interior of the S is flat all throughout. The interior of the R is the one with the hump for the engine, I believe. That one, that elevation. That's the main difference. So which one would you guys want? I have an email. That's true. Waiting for T-Region as well. Oh yeah, me too. That looks like a very good project. And Kirill is directly involved as well as Finn. She got lost in her own neighborhood, but in her defense, she had only lived for about 20 years, huh? Wow. Let's check the email later. Yeah, that lady would need a GPS for sure. Some people are just like that. It's a nightmare for you when you move too far. Takes you months to get your directions. Yeah, I'm a bit more on the side where I can read the map on my own and can determine where I'm at compared to the map. So I more or less am able to get that somehow. So I'm usually the navigator in the family. S is better. Yeah, S is definitely better. Alright. Thanks, Jump. See you soon. See you later. Should you explore France? Yes. It is so worth seeing. Yes. And go through the small roads. The small roads are much better to look at. Much more exciting. More sceneries. S is better. It's better motor, etc. Pro Mods updates their map using new assets. They will surely do. But when that will happen, that's a question. Night. France is outstanding indeed. It's definitely worth it. Hey Red. Hey Red, how are you? Welcome back, man. How are you? France is gorgeous. Long time. Yeah. How are you? How have you been doing, Red? Pretty busy? Where's the option to take small roads? If you go to gameplay, you should be in 1.30 beta. If you don't have 1.30, it won't be there yet. But I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you now. You can always go back here. Options, gameplay. And here, you can see the navigation mode, small roads. It's not perfect, like what you saw earlier. It wanted us to go round the roundabout and go back to the highway. But if you ignore those and just use common sense to know which ones you should take, it should be a much more pleasurable drive. It can help you grow. Thank you. Yes, limit has been raised to 500k. Kind of a bit late because I did loan already. Yeah, you'll have to wait till Tuesday. In the meantime, you can check it out. Alright, let's go with the S. Let's go with the S. Everything is still locked. We'll have to go bare bones here. 370 horsepower. At least we have a retarder. Yeah. And we don't even have access to the exclusive one yet. It's only available as of level 12. Alright, fine. So we'll have to continue driving without a GPS. Dark or light, guys? I'm okay with light, just to change it up a bit. Let's see though what kind of colors we have. You love the color. This one? Really? Not so much a fan, but I can go with that if you're okay. Or we can go with Scandinavian blue, the classic. What else do we have? A couple of things here. A couple of interesting skins. Balkans and Serbia. Let's hope. Let's hope. The UK and Germany really need an update. Oh yes, I hope they do. I would buy that as a separate DLC if needed. Because, I mean, if they update that, then the entire Europe I can drive in. Because right now I'm limiting myself to Italy and France and Scandinavia. But if they make Germany and the other places better, that would be so worth it. That's why T-Region is in development. But T-Region is a standalone map, isn't it? Or did that change? I thought it was a standalone map. France backroads are very nice. Scandinavian blue is love. Alright. We can go with that. Scandinavian blue. El Toro. Toro Bravo. They're working on updating England and Germany. Oh, that would be so good. Oh, this is what we use in the main series. It's very nice. Recommended by Alex. You can go have like a Christmas skin if you guys are into that. A present. it's not so classy, but it is Christmassy. Maybe how about this one? Looks like a wrapping present. Yeah. Michelin. This one looks kind of nice. Pretty sleek looking. I like the shade on this one. We can maybe change the color there. I kind of like that heavy duty construction. But the paint job is so expensive. Going to get your first garage in Berlin. Stocked up full 5 drivers before you custom paint your truck. That's true. That's more practical. But I'm not so practical in this game. I'm more on the aesthetics. Spain next, you're guessing. Might be. Might be. Next week, your shopping cart is Italy DLC, Michelin Fan Pack, and Raven DLC. Nice. Happy for you. I do like this one. But is it a bit too gray? How about this one, the blue and brown? But we always go with the blue one though. How about the green and red for Christmas? Let me check it out, what options we have. Wait a minute. Is this the default SES? It is. So many dots. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. So many dots, but we cannot access anything. Low plastic. No need. We cannot access anything yet. We need to be level 5? Level 4? Aren't we level 4? Or maybe we were just level 3. Cannot do anything yet. Nothing at all. Well, we can have that at least. Can have a light bar as well. Does that look nice? That looks a bit small, doesn't it? That looks pretty miniature. I'm not sure if I like that. Can't wait till SES puts in Africa. I don't think so, Neshke. So far it hasn't been. Maybe they'll release a new DLC for that. Maybe it will require much more effort. Might be Ireland for the next DLC. I have no clue, to be honest. Green and red is great. Right, let's keep this. Taking the ferry to Portsmouth in 1.30 beta. What happens, Alex? Is that the one with the 100% damage? I think I've seen that in the... somewhere. Someone reported it. Okay, at least we can have these lights. Cannot even have painted stuff here. Alright, as long as we have our own truck, I'm fine with that. Minimal customization. Cannot even pick paint here. We can get a stock exhaust. Fenders. Plastic. Plastic. Tires. Okay, we can go with tires. We can go with tires. Let's get a Michelin. 31580 multi-way. Yeah, let's go with that. Multi-way 3D 31570 XZE. Right? Is that the same one? XZE? Yeah. So 31580 in front, 31570 at the back. And here we have I don't want to get one of these Raven parts. That one looks good. Although we always use that. But it does look nice. So let's keep it. I like the dual layer thing. It makes the truck so expensive though. Super expensive. One sec guys, I'll get back to chat. Just finish this up. Raven. Okay. Scania Special. Doesn't quite fit. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Welcome back, Chump. Suppose if they put in Spain, they might add Portugal in at the same time. I might have missed a few messages. It went up all the way. Sorry about that, guys. There's always a truck in the ferry in the trigger spot. Ah. Yeah, I've seen that. I think that might be a bug. It would be better if you report that. Because I think I've seen a similar report in the forums. I think that's it. That's all we can do for now. Right? Good. Thank you for following. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call your name. But if you're a lurker, lurk away. You've been getting cars parked in place you're supposed to park when you deliver load. Sometimes when you have that, you just reload the game. And they go away. Supposedly. Okay. Christmas feels, interior. We do have some Christmas things. Oh, we don't. Crap, really? Oh, I don't have Seychelles accessories, I remembered. And I don't have the Clumsy mug. Crap. That's what no mods does. That's what I hate. Alright, let's get a phone in there. No, I don't want that phone. Maybe just a compass. Okay, can't have that. Can't have this, can't have that, can't have anything. We can get a GPS, guys. Let's get a GPS, so it's not so hard on ourselves. We're not so hard on ourselves. Okay. Christmas style thingies. I don't like the curtains. And they don't fit this anyway. It's a bit too small. Winter style. Yeah, the curtains are a bit too small for this truck. We can get a gift. There we go. Something Christmassy at least. And I don't even have my favorite backpack. No, it's okay. Good. Heard that SES did make changes to the MAN, Volvo, and DAF. Yeah, I think so. But I honestly didn't notice it so much. But then I'm not the best guy to notice those kinds of things. Okay, I think we're good. 171k, a bit more expensive than I hoped. Actually, we might not even have enough to hire a driver because I splurged a bit too much on this truck. But fine. I can work with that as a starter truck, yes. I'm fine with that. 171k. What a bargain. Oh no, the follower number is getting evil. Quick, get more followers so we go past it quickly. You never use curtains though. Cabin interior DLC. Yes. Curtains are part of it. Me too. I'm not a fan of the curtains so much. Yeah, we do have 248k, but the thing is, we have to upgrade our garage first before we get a new truck. So I don't think we'll have enough. I think we'll need 300k for that. So if I upgrade my garage, it will need 180k. So we'll be left with 60k, and I won't have enough to buy a new truck anymore. But oh, we can manage. Let's upgrade this anyway. Or I can go and look for a different garage and buy that, because that's supposedly the same price, right? Okay, there's nothing here. All right, scratch that. Let's work with this. Let's work with what we have. Wait until the Christmas Steam sale. Usually all the small DLCs go half price. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good advice. There we go. At least we have a decent garage, a decent home base now in Milano. This will set us up perfectly for our tour in the rest of Italia when the DLC comes out. Splurged a bit too much on the paint job and the accessories, but it's gonna be fine. We're going to make this work. Now the bank owns Clumsy. I know, right? I can hope that we can afford something. We'll pay 68. Oh, we can. We reset your truck customization. Yeah, fine. We can if I loan 100k more. Yeah? I think we can do that. Let's get an S. Another S. Yeah, let's go all in. Why not? I can loan 500k. If the bank owns me, let's go all in. You can borrow 100k. This is gonna be painful, but it's going to be a risk. You have to spend money to make money. That's my excuse. You just bought ATS on sale in the Black Friday sale for £5. Nice. And then you got New Mexico. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Getting Italia 2 DLC for Sims 3 and 2 for Stellar Christmas. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's a nice Christmas present. So now we have enough for this guy. Let's just change it to a Scandinavia blue. That one. Pretty basic everything. And then let's purchase that. Don't drive it though. We'll get a driver for that. I'm not sure. Did we unlock any recruitment agency though? We might have to drive there. We'll all visit you in the poorhouse. Would be nice if they implemented some animations in both ETS2 and ATS, like sleep, refueling, disconnecting trailers upon deliveries. Yes, my most requested one would be the connecting to trailers. Going out of the truck, connecting your trailer, connecting the cables and everything. Making it much more immersive, because that's the core of the game, isn't it? Connecting to a trailer and hauling it. That's not an excuse, Clumsy. That's reality. That's true. That's true. Right, recruitment agency. Okay, we do have some. Let's see who we have. We have this guy, John D. Seems a pretty decent guy. Has all the stats. Has the same stats as we have. John D, you are now the lucky owner or driver of a Scandinavia Blue Scania S. I'm sure you'll be happy. Driver manager. Good. Both of us are 0.8. Clumsy Vanilla and John D. Save that. Do you want to enable foggy weather? Are you craving for it? I am kind of craving for it, but we'll not do this in here. Later though, before the stream ends, I might jump into a different profile, because I did try out the snow mod that you recommended, Rohan, but I kept foggy weather in. So just deleted some climate files so that I can keep foggy weather. It's not exactly something I like with the snow. I don't quite like the textures, but it's snow. I'm not sure how long I'll keep it though. Not too much a fan. So yeah, if you go to external contracts, you cannot connect right now. That's what they said in the game updates. That will come out once it's fully released. Okay, I almost said the name. Sorry about that. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call your name. I almost slipped. Sorry. Is it possible for a truck to break down in ATS? Yes, depending on the damage, it will randomly shut down, and you will have to manually open the engine. Start the engine. Sometimes it fails to start, so we'll have to try multiple times. Look at all these designs. These are pretty nice. Are these Italian companies? The old trailers are not so fancy. Like, look at that IKEA ripoff. It's not too good looking, but look at the new trailers. Like that one. I would drive with that, definitely. And this one. I would like to go to Venice, so let's take that. That's also the best paying one. Hey, San Cowboy. Thank you for following. And I'm glad to hear that I can say it. Thanks for the follow, man. Sorry about that. Our very own truck with the GPS now. Thank you. I made the present there. Feels good. Feels good. Do we need to configure any view? I think we're fine. I think we're mostly fine. What time is it? It's 8:53 in the morning. Alright, perfect. Don't need to sleep. We don't have a clue when foggy weather will be out. Kirill was still doing a lot of stuff. Visit the service station. Crescent Trench tied to fix your truck. Sorry, I'm missing some messages, guys, but I'm trying to keep up best I can. Open the GPS and press space. Tow truck comes to get you. Right, F7 is the way. Kirill is doing something with snow. Oh, is he? Wow, that's amazing to hear. Your truck only has 2% damage. Weird. That shouldn't shut off if it's 2% damaged only. Just do just a stream or a special for Christmas. And play with the snow on. Yeah, I can do that. Yes, a Christmas special. Yeah, and with all the Christmassy accessories. I'm game for that. I might even go back to a 4 series just for that. I don't know. I kind of attribute the 4 series to with that one because I tried the snow DLC. Not DLC, the snow mod first last year when I was driving a 4 series, so it kind of stuck to me. Sentimental value, I guess. I'm from Singapore, originally from the Philippines, living in Singapore. There you go. That's always been my answer, what Rohan said. Truck color is the color of Italy flag. Oh, you're right. We almost got it. Accidentally. That's nice. It's not. The game is lying. It's 2:40 a.m. and it's not sunny. It's cold. You're becoming friends with the polar bears. Oh, that doesn't sound too good, huh? The engine is complaining to me. You assume that there will be a World of Trucks Christmas competition again this year. What was it last year? I forgot. I don't think I joined in. I kind of remember it vaguely, but not the details. You're from Norway. Cool. I can imagine how cold it is right now there. How cold is it? Is it negative already? You currently live in California, but you were born in Kansas. Nice. You had to deliver so many gift trucks. Ah, yeah, the gift trucks. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was an interesting one. I hope they release it again. I would like to deliver that again. Christmas paint job. turn on our lights. Just the park lights. World of Trucks had you delivering those huge packages. Yeah, I don't remember the price either. I probably didn't get it. I usually don't get the prizes because they require a bit of journeys, which I cannot afford most of the time. How many skyboxes? I don't know. 300 plus. It's insane, right? 300 plus skyboxes. No wonder the file size is so humongous. I think the last time I checked, it was 5 gigs. We download something like 2.5 gigs. Or something like that. Or no, it's I think 1.25 gigs you download and it unpacks into a 5 gig monster. It's negative even there in Serbia. Where is Serbia? Pardon my ignorance. Is that somewhere in the Balkans? You did it in ETS and in ETS2 only to find out that you only had to do it in one. Yeah. That's good, at least you got it. Are we getting it? I should stay on the left probably, huh? Because I'm turning left there. There's an airport sign. Is there an airport here? Or maybe over there? Might have missed my signs. I would have loved to do World of Contracts jobs here today because I'm not playing with any mods anyway. So to make the most out of it, but that SCS update was bad timing for me. I can't do anything. 5 gigs, yes. -3 Norway now. Wow. I feel like you know this road. I am in Milano, I believe. Schwarzmuller Curtain Cider. That's the first time I've seen that kind of trailer. I think that's an Italian specific trailer. Yeah, that's a new Italian company, ACI. I would assume so. Because it's in Milano, the remade city. So they probably had a chance to improve it. Around 0 in Italy. Okay, it's almost the same. That's interesting. I would have thought in Norway it would be like -10 or 20 by now. But maybe it depends which part of Norway. You hated the speed limiter though on all those deliveries. Yeah, I think the maximum was what, 90? 90 in ETS2, 65 in ATS. At first I didn't even understand what was happening. I didn't know there was a limiter. Because I don't really do a lot of the World of Trucks contracts. That was a nice fit. I like that pinching sound. Not too shabby, eh? Not too shabby. I like it. Oh, let's have a look at the route first. So, it'll take 4 hours for us to get there. We need 9 hours, so that's good. And it will make us go around Verona. Look at this insanity here. Yeah, with small roads you get things like that. Just to force you to go somewhere you haven't gone to before. Or just to have you force you to go through a small road, rather. Let's go through that place. 65 in ATS. Alright, Rohan. No worries. See you later. So now at least I don't have to study the road anymore. I can relax and just follow the GPS. It's a bit less immersive, but it's a lot easier and relaxing. We can always turn it off though, if you guys want. You can turn it off and do it the old-fashioned way. Let me know which you prefer, right? In the meantime, I open that one. You thought it was cool when they put the animation in. The animation for the trailer, was it? The winch? It is. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And the advanced trailer coupling, I do like that a lot. Makes things a lot more realistic. Oh, bit of lag there. Steering wheel G27. Logitech G27. TrackIR thingy. For me, definitely. It was such a game changer when I first had it, because it really like amplifies the immersion like, I don't know, 5 times or more. Because I hated the fact that you had to use your mouse to look around, and that the mouse wasn't snapping back to the center. Wasn't like, and if it was snapping back, it was like teleporting to the middle. I didn't want it to teleport like that instantly. I wanted it to, if I looked here and if I let go of the mouse, it would smoothly go back to the center like that. That's how I wanted it. But the base game doesn't have that. So I did some tweaks in the config file that would reset my view to the center like that, but it was snapping. You can watch the first few videos in the main series in ETS2 in my YouTube channel, and you'll see that that's what I was doing. I was looking left and right, and it was snapping to the center. So I was always looking at the center, but it was less smooth, and it was pretty tiring and not so natural. If TrackIR is too expensive for you, there are a couple of other alternatives. A lot of cheaper alternatives. It's not going to be as smooth an experience, but it's going to be better. So you can go and check that out first, if you're a little bit budget constrained. But if you have the budget, I would suggest going for TrackIR. If you play a lot of ETS2 or ATS or other sims, you won't regret it. Just want to watch the scenery. The animation for the trailer, which, yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Also, if you've noticed, I think the game is much smoother. Mods do beautify the game, but they also slow it down in general. Of course, not everything does, but it does happen. Can I try to... Thank you. 30. Oh, just made it. Just made it through. Plane taking off. I think we're near an airport. I remember there was an airport near Milano. You used an Xbox controller so long. Once you move to a wheel, it will be a game-changing experience. I still remember that time when I moved from a controller to a wheel. I didn't stop playing for hours. What headphones I'm using? I'm using an Audio-Technica... man, I forgot. ATH M50X or something like that. It's a bit old. Well, the foam things are starting to flake off, but it still has very good audio quality. Oh, that plane is flying so low. Well, it did take off, just take off. That makes sense. But yeah, it's a very good headphones. It's perfect for recording because it doesn't have any... how do you say? It's good for monitoring because it doesn't amplify any other sound. Like, it's not too bassy. It just plays back the vanilla sounds. Yeah? The actual sounds that are coming. Doesn't boost anything. Has the TrackIR ever caused me to wreck? Yes. Because these things on my thing, these 3 highlights are reflectors, And when it's a bit sunny outside and when I have the windows open, it kind of reflects sometimes. So sometimes the camera gets confused and sometimes my screen would just suddenly jump out like that. So I wouldn't see the truck and I would crash. So when I play, I always close the curtains. But yeah, aside from that, it's been pretty smooth. That was mainly my fault, having more reflectors and confusing the camera. I was thinking about buying one together with the G29. I was also thinking about buying a VR headset. If you're playing ETS2 mainly, I would suggest the TrackIR plus G29 because the VR doesn't work pretty well with ETS2 just yet. But if you're buying the Vive for other games as well, then it's up to you. But if only for ETS2, highly suggest going with TrackIR instead. Just look at your graphic settings. Reminds you more that you need a gaming PC. 75% scaling, medium graphics. HDR brightens and smooths everything, so it isn't that bad. Yeah, but you're saving up for it now, right? So yeah, just keep at it. I'm sure you'll have loads of fun once you get it. You drove in this game for a month with a keyboard and was such a game changer when you got your driving force GT. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yes, definitely. If you don't have a wheel, get a wheel first before getting a TrackIR. It's much more worth it. The TrackIR is like a nice to have. A very, very nice to have. The wheel is like essential if you're playing a lot of this game. ATH M50X, yes, that's the one. Hey Gary. You use them too. It's pretty nice, pretty fashionable as well. Super cool looking. Do we need to stop? Not really. Let's just keep on going. Actually, I should take a photo somewhere. Maybe we get to a junction at some point. We're getting the Philips SHP 9500 headphones tomorrow. I have no clue if they are, but I hope they are. Let me know how it works. Have a good night, Neshke. Thank you for staying up so late. And if you can manage, Wednesday, Italia DLC. Or even earlier maybe. I'll try to announce it if I can. Okay. I'll let you guys know for sure. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I think we should be staying on the left. Or maybe not, the GPS doesn't say so. Yeah, we just keep at it. You remember, your wheel is automatic because you stuck at stick shift. Oh, that's fine. I'm also using automatic right now. And my reasoning is I try to simulate what the truck is. Like in real life, most of the new Scanias would be in automatic. I think there are still some in manual, but only for the Scania R. I think the Scania S, everything is automatic, so I try to simulate that. So when I play ATS, I use manual, but when I play ETS2, most of the trucks are automatic, so I switch to auto as well, keeping it real, keeping it really immersive and stuff. Verona, Sud. Are we going through Verona? I think this is the one we have to skip, right? Let me double check. Yeah, that's the one we have to skip. Don't really need that. There we go. Now it knows what to do. Got a bit confused there. But what I can do is take a photo here because this is a nice junction. Remember playing Scania truck driving with a wheel. After that game, you've become pro at trucking. Actually, I had that in my library for quite some time, but I haven't played it yet. I should though. I really should. That's a nice one. Not matching colors, but I'll take it. Maybe let's focus on this side, so we don't have the photo bomber. Yeah, highway. Nice highway shot. Yes, night. It does say now when you should switch lanes. It's especially useful for those old roads, in the old ETS2 roads, the one where you only have 2 lanes and the right lane drops off. In those cases, it asks you to go to the left if you have to go straight. So it's very useful for ETS2, especially. For anyone in the US, Newegg has the Philips headphones on sale for $47. Does it have a good review? I've never heard of it. When I was looking for headphones, I didn't see that model. So when they'll add that Tesla truck, I think they're planning to, or at least they're having thoughts on having it. Because I heard, I'm not sure where, I think there was a tweet from SES about that Tesla truck, but it might just be like just chatting, not really serious. So for the new guys on the stream, you can join the Discord server right there. We do share a couple of screenshots, news, insider information sometimes even. We're just chatting along. Feel free to join, it's free. When they add a Tesla truck on ATS, I'll still be playing manual. Probably not anymore. What will I shift exactly? Absolutely play that game in trust and test yourself. Yeah, I think I will. It's just that I plan to try that on the stream, but there's always something new in ETS2 or ATS, so I never get the chance to just try a different game. But maybe sometime I will, yeah, and we'll see how far I've gone. Many on YouTube said they sound as good as the $200 or $300 headphones. Wow, that's a good bargain then. Yeah, let me know how it goes. ETS2 doesn't have charging stations. Oh, that's true. Ace Queen. Yeah, they'd have to add that though. Might be a bit of a hassle. If they ever put the Mack truck in ATS, you would go drive it. Yeah, Mack trucks aren't too popular, unfortunately. Move here. What was that on the right? Should we be going there? Oh, I think those are closed. Let's stay here. Because normally trucks stay in the right lane, right? Oh crap, I forgot. Yeah, this is our money now. This is our own truck, so that's our own money. And I was surprised with the sound. It sounded a lot different. I realized Soundfix has changed that. I kind of missed the old cash register sounds. That kind of made more of an impact for me, but I'm fine with this new sound as well. Venice, almost here. Do we get to take a gondola somewhere? $40, huh? Okay. If they ever put the... Oh, I read that already. You just did join that Discord. Cool. Thanks a lot. Welcome. Watch for the Steam sale. Scania Truck Driving Simulator was $2. Insane value. I already have it in my library, but I haven't tried it yet. I know though that Drive Safely also has a Sound Fixes mod for it. So he made one for that one. So maybe I should try it sometime. Maybe after everything settles down. Or maybe in one of the Wednesday streams. You have a truck driver that lives down the street. He hauls Porsches all the time. And his truck is a Mercedes. Nice. Venetia discovered. A Mercedes new Actros. There's actually achievements now. Did you notice? The like Imperator Maybe I can stay here. Thanks for follows, Gwyn. Welcome to the channel. And I hope it's fine I said your name, because you did chat already. Don't you even think about it. Porto. Are we going to the Porto? Probably not. Oh, that's our money. Goes and sells the truck. There are some benefits to being a trucker for hire. By the way, guys, I was thinking about it. So right now we have a clean profile, a vanilla profile. Would you be interested in seeing a series with this? No mods. I'm not sure if that would be like... Because it would be like this, like an eye-opener. You get to appreciate more things. But I'm not sure if long-term it will be nice to have a series that's plainly without mods. It will be nice for people who don't play with mods, so it will be more relatable. But for people who do like mods, it might be a bit too plain. So I wanted to get your inputs if you would be interested in watching something like that. Or would you prefer just sticking to the main series that we have right now? We are currently at episode 183. Don't worry, the main series won't stop though. It will just go in parallel. Because I think I'm stopping the trucker for hire in the meantime. I'm putting it on hold in the meantime. So maybe I can do like a vanilla series instead. You've only been playing with no mods. Oh, that's two of you. Bill Draco and Squid. A no mod series would be awesome. Kind of want to do a whole play doing external contracts only. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know so many people played without mods. I always assumed that most of the people had mods turned on at one point or another. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll try it. I'll continue with this profile, and I'll play it from time to time, especially when there's a new update, so we can compare what changed, what's part of the base game, what's part of the mod, what's part of this map or this specific mod, you know, just for contrast and more appreciation, a different point of view. You only have one mod installed, Realistic Mirror FOV. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's been recommended to me a couple of times, but I've never tried it. Yeah, I was actually planning to do purely external contracts today in this stream, but yeah, the update was not very helpful for me. Well, I'll tell you that playing vanilla will be cool for 10 or so episodes, but it will get boring after a while. That's what I was thinking as well. It might get a bit too plain. With mods you can always add something new, or they always update, show something new. That's true. But then again, there are also game updates. So maybe this vanilla series would be like not a mainstay for the show, the series, the channel. Like it will be on and off. Like if there's a new update, I will show it. And then when we've explored all the new updates, I'll put it on hold. And then when a new update comes, it'll go back and we'll check it out again. You know, just so we have the pure experience. Can go with something like that. Good. Our first job with our own truck done. Love the winch. You can have one profile with mods and one profile without mods. Exactly, that's how I have it currently. In the main series we have 183 episodes currently, and there's so many mods in there. So I'll continue with that one, and I think at the same time I'll start a series on this profile. This one doesn't have mods, didn't have any mods installed, so it's purely clean. Never mind, you just realize you have pro mods too. Well, yeah, that's a mod. That's true. 1 o'clock CEST. Do we have time? Yes, we do. But only one non-map mod. I see. Alright, so we've uncovered all the Italy cities already. So we are well positioned to see what else will be added here. Those are all old trailers. Look at that. The quality of the trailers are really different. Compare that with this. Yeah, this one, that one. That's so good looking. Love that. No, won't go anywhere there. I think let's go to France. Explore some places in Nice. Go deeper into France. Excavated soil, going to Marseille. Oh man, I always double click. We'll have to teleport, but it's fine. At least we get to see something new. Heck no, I don't think it would get boring at all with all the detail SCS has been putting in. That's a good point. Yeah, we have so many things to explore in the base game. Even without mods, I'll still find a lot of things, I think. I might just do that. And we'll see. We'll see how the people would appreciate it. Yeah, you can keep it vanilla for Italy and special transport, but the updates have to be more consistent, so you can show things that you can't in a modded profile. Yeah, that's a good point. I might do that. So we have two choices here. One is this one is that one. Plant substrate. I have no clue what that is. Or that one. Maybe we go with this. MVM. Yeah, let's go to Marseille proper. I hope I'm pronouncing it remotely correctly. SCS visited drone trailer HQ. Oh, that's right, yes. I hope that means new trailers coming soon. New official trailers. So just grab some water, guys. Not to start too many series. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's always a risk. Oh, this is with a nice stadium. I forgot. You guys told me what the name was, but I kind of forgot. Right. Sorry about the background noise. Some cleaning happening in there, probably. Oh man, we don't have much choice here. That looks much better though. Curtain Cider. It's another mismatching trailer. I guess that's the problem with having only default trailers means you get less choices in terms of design. So sometimes you'll just have to make do. You like having the speed limit capped. Yeah, I don't really mind the cap in ETS2. Because the cap is 90 kilometers and you would never go 90 in a realistic scenario. You shouldn't. I mean, real trucks have truck limiters, right? So it shouldn't be too far off reality. So I don't really have an issue with it. What I don't like though is the cap in ATS because it's only 65, but the truck limit in some states are 75, so you can't even reach the limit. I'm not sure why that is, if that's intentional or otherwise. I would have thought they should have moved it to 75 at least so you can reach the limit. But in Europe, most countries have only up to 80 even, so you won't even reach the cap. Reset logistics. I had more choices. For the job? Oh, for the trailer? Oh, I was on the second page, was I? Crap, was I? Wait a minute. Let's save this. Let me reload that. Maybe we do have other options. Let's test that theory. The last autosave should be the one before we took the job. Probably not. Maybe the second to the last. Or did they load Clumsy? Maybe I loaded Clumsy. In your province, trucks are capped at 100. Oh, okay. Okay, I did load the wrong save. Okay, let's go with that. And this one, going to Marseille. Oh yeah, I was in page 2. That's true. Good catch. Let's take that. Thank you. Nice catch, Shane. I like that better. Much better. The default Schwarzmuller design. It fits better with our truck color. Also be nice if you can have your own trailer and just go and grab supplies. Oh yes, trailer ownership is one of the most requested features in this game. Yeah, you go to the distribution center, you open up your trailer, you load the stuff in, and then you stack them up and you take the trailer with you. I mean, you always have your trailer with you, so you could have a matching truck and trailer all the time. Oh man, this looks so good. Yeah, I can imagine the Krone trailers would look something like that as well, huh? At least that level of quality. I'm a bit off. Good. Now that's more like it. Yeah? That's more like it. Good one. Good one, Shane. Giving the possibility to customize what you want. Yeah. There's actually a third-party application that is in alpha or something very early stages. It's called I can't even remember what it's called. Cargo World. I think version is 0.2. But the concept is you take any job like this, you get a trailer with the design you want, and then you load some goods offline in a third party. So it's like you're simulating loading goods. So you basically are able to keep your own trailer, and then you're hauling some goods in that third party application. But it's not quite polished out yet. The concept is interesting, but it has to be polished out a bit more, I think. Because right now, what would you do? The GPS would route you differently because you are supposedly going to a different area, and your load would take you somewhere else. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Just go through there. There. You want to make those trailer made into homes. Oh, cop. Let's let him go first. Let's make sure not to hit this. Yeah, that's fine. If you remove Pro mods and install it again later, yes, it will be kept. You can remove it just fine. That's what I do. I have Pro mods in, and then when a beta comes, which I can't resist, like this one, I remove Pro mods, and then when I bring it back, my map progress is still there, so it should be safe. In real life, when do you lift the trailer axle? From what I heard, you should do that when your load is light, or when you don't have a trailer. I think anything above 20 tons, the number might be wrong, but anything above a certain number, you can lift the trailer axle because it saves on tire wear. That's the main concept. If you always have your tire down, it's not going to be bad for in performance or something, but it will wear your tire out, and you don't really need it. So you're incurring unnecessary tire wear. Man, this is such a tongue twister. 30, right? 30 it is then. That's a nice car, a Mini. Oh, so that's why it's 30. Okay, now I get it. Huge hump there, and it's very strong rain. Let's turn on our lights. But yeah, because in this game there's not really any tire wear. There's not any discernible tire wear, so it doesn't really matter so much. It's just more about role playing. But yeah, I hope they do implement something deeper in terms of gameplay for that. Alright, Shane, have a good one. Thanks again for spotting the trailer. I like this much better. Have a good night. See you next time. Catch you on Wednesday if you can manage, so we can check out Italia together. Man, the rain is pretty strong on this one. And you do have pitter-patter sounds as well. It's just different. It's more like crumpling paper. Less like pitter-patter, more like crumpling paper. But I guess it kind of is realistic as well. Just different from foggy weather. I do like the droplets though. Kirill, if you're watching this, is there a way that we can have the same droplets in foggy weather? This might be a new thing with 1.30 or 1.29. Huh. Maybe we can adopt the same stuff for foggy weather. Oh, the lane isn't cutting off. Good. I'm just glad that it can be added to ETS2 and ATS. These two games will live long and can always show us something new when we least expect it. That's true. This is true, yeah. Imagine ETS2, how old a game it is, and it still looks this good, right? It's not the best optimized game out there, but it's not bad considering its age. And the community is something completely different. Such a friendly community and such an active community, and the developers are listening and everything. It's the best community I've seen ever. Thank you for the follow. Please say hi in chat so I can call your name. But if not, if you don't prefer to keep hidden, no worries as well. Lurk away. Can't wait till SAS puts in seasonal weather. Oh yes, yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, even if they put that as a DLC, I think people will buy it, because that adds a whole level of interaction in the game. And if those seasons add in physics changes as well, like when it's snowing, it's more slippery and stuff like that, like the weather DLC, I mean, that's worth buying for sure. Maybe they should hire Kirill for that. Make foggy weather a DLC, an official DLC, yeah? I do like the sound of that one. What do you guys think? Kirill would be open to move to Czech Republic. Is this the fastest this Viper can go? Yes, it is. Man, this is such a bad weather. Nice. Did you hear that Pro Mods team has sent the 1.30 compatible version to their own beta testers? Oh, really? I don't have any inside information. Maybe we can ask Bricks. So they managed to fix the crashes, huh? That's great news. That's really great news. Yes, but not as close as in game, since the stop line is usually further back in real life. What was that about? I think I missed that message, sorry. There may be a pedestrian crossing. For example, the traffic lights would be behind the crossing. I'd buy it in a heartbeat, but it should just be an update. I guess it all depends on how much effort to take that in. If it requires a lot, then yeah, it will be a DLC. Ooh, nice train. Fancy. And the rain has stopped, just like that. Looks so slick. It does. It does. So love driving about in a big snowy slush fest. Yeah, it would be such an experience, huh? Sliding all around and crashing into stuff. Maybe not the crashing part, but just sliding around in the feeling. Looking kinda Eddie Stobart with that scheme there, Clumsy. Hey, Mac. That's true. Not too far off, huh? Not too far off. You think they fixed that pink vegetation too? What's the pink vegetation? I don't think I've seen that. Was there a missing texture? Oh, you mean the one that Bricks showed? Yeah, the one in the the entire background is pink. Yeah, I remember. That's great then. That's great. Where do you get all this inside info, Alex? Should loop me in on that. For the answer, because you always get upset in game when you put up too close and can't see the light. You wonder if in real life it's really like that. Yeah, I wonder too. I have that same problem. In cities, when you stop at the lights, you have to position yourself just right. Otherwise, you would block the lights. Maybe we should have stopped there. That looked like a nice resting area. It's still unclear. Get it? Because it's foggy. Okay. Good one. Earlier when you were driving, you were sliding all over the road when it rained. I don't think rain adds any physics though, currently. Maybe it was psychologically induced. The sliding. Is Eddie Stobart known that well internationally? No, I think it's mainly in the UK. I only know it because I watched the series. Slow down bit by bit. Pink vegetation would have been perfect for Roswell. Oh yeah, correct. Alien infestation. Maximum retarder? Didn't even step on the brakes. That hurts my ears. Because that hurts my wallet. That's not a good sound to hear. And where you live, there are usually lights on the other side of the junction. Like in the US. Especially at bigger junctions. Ah. I can imagine that. Yeah. That should be the case, I think. It shouldn't be only traffic lights on your side, it should also be after you cross. So you can still see it regardless of where you are in the street, where you stop. You've seen UFOs in ETS. Are there? Near Area 51, is it? I think I remember that. Can't remember where it is exactly, though. Oh man, this is such a nice view. Time to take a photo. Have your messages been sent? I don't think so. I think it's the first time you typed something in the past few minutes. You can send it again. Christmas feels, guys. Christmas feels. And maybe after this job, I'll switch to a different profile just to show you what the snow mod looks like. That does look pretty nice, that scenery. I love that. Man. And some cows over there. So yeah, this is the base game. No mods whatsoever. We're getting so much already, aren't we? I mean, the mods definitely add a lot, but even without them, we get a pretty good deal, I say. Let's get more of the truck. Add a bit of blur. Get it from here, so we get the side with the sun. Not too shabby. Was in Nevada. 12 a.m. Yeah, I remember those lights. He meant the UFO lights, yeah. No train? Oh, no train. Too bad. You have 18k points finally. Oh, just a bit more. Nice. But before anything else, do you know if Kirill is serious about giving foggy weather access on 25k? Is that official or is that just a troll? You have to make sure of that first so you don't get your expectations. So you set your expectations rather. Might still have them saved to either Steam. I think I have them as well. I remember taking some shots then. But I'm not so sure where they are anymore. They might be in my Steam library. This is a very nice junction here. This is a very nice junction. Super complicated. With roundabouts in the middle. Phew. Such a pleasure driving through these. You're getting sleepy. No worries, man. You can catch up to the VOD, the footage afterwards. I'll post it tomorrow. Don't wish for trains. You're surrounded by 3 train tracks in your area. Does it get noisy? Man, this looks so good. What is that? I'm getting a call. Not sure from who. Maybe they'll text. I hope it's not work related. Because we do have a big work event planned later. I'll have to stay up late. So I'll probably sleep after the stream. And maybe I'll wake up sometime in the afternoon or early evening. And then work from there till the morning. We've been working on this project for almost a year, I think, and it's going live finally. Another one of these roundabouts. Beautiful. 18k points for what? Duck Hunt, the mini game Rohan is playing in the Discord server for foggy weather. Such an awesome view. Completely agree. So nice. And all of this without mods. SCS has come so far. ETS2 has come so far with this game. They're in housing area, so they have to travel at such a slow speed. You hardly hear them. Ah, okay. I see. That's nice. So you can do some train spotting then when you're in the mood. It's perfect. No, you can't. You're an adult. You can take your own decisions, even if they're bad. Sure thing, Jump. Sure thing. Remember this, 2 years ago wasn't even this good. Yeah. They just... with their... oh man, this tunnel looks even better. Wow. I love those pillars on the side. Those just add so much to the texture, doesn't it? So good. Yeah, it all started with Scandinavia, I think. Going east, I wasn't so much a fan of. If I drive through them now, the roads aren't that good. But starting with the Scandinavia DLC, they made it so good. They made it so drivable. Such an eye candy. All those bridges and flyovers and junctions. And they started working on realistic and accurate models. And since then, they've been growing and growing and growing and making better stuff. Making more realistic stuff. So, yeah, definitely liking it. No problem, Rohan. Have a good night. Catch you next time. If you can, join me on Wednesday so we can check out Italia. Or if I'm going live earlier, I'll tell you guys about it. I'll announce it in Discord and also in Facebook, Twitter. So if you can, follow me in one of those channels or in all of them if you are interested. Marina on the right. Looks like you're going to have to not play Sims 3 for a while and play this. Seems that way with Italia just around the corner. Maybe next time you can stay throughout the stream. Yeah, that would be great. But no pressure, no pressure. We all have different time slots. I can't turn left there. Oh, this is another one of those nice hotels. Okay, I can turn left here. Wednesday for sure. Nice, see you then. Catch you then. So excited for it. We'll be playing with this profile probably. What dealer is this? An MAN dealer. Nice. Too tired to play more tonight though. Do you refuse to drive when you're tired? Yeah, that's true. It's a relaxing game, but when you're tired, it still requires a bit of effort, doesn't it? Sometimes it's easier to watch. Has anyone played 18 Wheels of Steel games? I wasn't there before. I haven't tried it. It's also by SCS, right? The only thing they need to change is the lighting. Yeah, the lighting is has that bit of reddish tint, and I think they said it's more for artistic feel. But for realism, I much prefer the foggy weather colors. I mean, that's in the first place, that's why Kirill changed it, because by default the game has this like reddish tint in there. Like, I can try to demonstrate it probably in the photo mode. Let's check that out here. Let me finish this turn and I'll show it to you. That reddish tint. So this is the normal tint in the game, right? Let's see if we can replicate that. Yeah, this is how the colors are. If you're not too familiar, it looks okay. But if you reduce the red tint, like just a bit like that, maybe, that looks a lot more realistic, doesn't it? Because by default, that's like that, and you can definitely notice it when you bring it back. Like, that's the exaggerated version, that's the normal one. If you reduce that, like that maybe, that's a lot more realistic. Just turn down the reddish tint a notch, and that makes things a lot more real. A notch or two, that is. Bring it back, and now you notice the reddish tint much more. Yeah. That's what Kirill is mentioning about the reddish tint. And that's one of the main things that he removes with the foggy weather. That's why I like it so much, because that's exactly what I wanted as well. Removing that reddish tint. You did play 18 Wheels of Steel. You don't drive in real life, everyone is safer that way. ETS2 and ATS are the only driving games you play. I try some other games, but nothing matches up in the long run. Oh, I remember this spot. Yeah, this is a nice spot. The port. Can we go and gas up first here? So, okay, so it turns out Echo is a company, a fictional company. You didn't really need to gas up. You still have a lot of fuel. Yeah. The game goes for a warm look, but most people prefer the cold look. And it's a lot closer to real life. Yeah. I'm not sure. I hope, because in ATS, I remember, in ATS they did change the environment lighting, and I think they turned down the red a notch or two. It's still not perfect, but it's much better than before, in my opinion. In ETS though, I don't think they did it. I don't notice any difference. So I don't know why. Maybe it's really a matter of choice. They just prefer it looking this way. But if I had a chance, if I had the choice, okay, bro. Inside the roundabout, priority. How about you? Okay, good boy. Yeah, maybe it's a matter of choice. Maybe they like it better like this. I certainly like it better, less reddish though. That's where foggy weather is so nice. Yes, agree, definitely. The lighting is very, very good. Yeah, Kirill is very good at that. He's the master at distinguishing correct lighting, you know, the fog, the clouds, the sky. He's the weather guru. That's why maybe SCS should hire him and make a weather DLC. Make foggy weather into an official thing, and make him get paid in the process. I remember this parking. It's the one on the edge. ATS actually had a more reddish tint than ETS2, but I think they changed it with 1.29, if I remember correctly, because I was during the open beta, and when foggy weather wasn't compatible yet, I tried it, and yeah, it did seem a little less reddish than before. So I think they did change it. Driving is just engaging way in this game, don't go together. Sometimes it works, but not always. Is that the right turn? Just keep it slow, keep it sharp. I think it's a bit lacking in angle. Maybe we can make it up. Maybe we can still make it work. Okay, let's just climb the curb a bit there. Should be fine. Look at the mirror in front. How close are we? Good. That looks good. It's not too bad. Works quite well actually. Hey Bear, thanks for dropping by. How are you? Foggy and weather should come with the seasons thingy. That would be awesome. Oh yes, that would be perfect. Level 4. Yes, we did unlock some stuff, I think. Just-in-time delivery. Do we want to unlock that? I'm not fond of having urgent deliveries though. So I would prefer having long distance instead. There's a mod that changes season if you have a season mod in the program itself. But it's silly. Yeah, true. There are players who prefer the warm feel to the game. Then it could be nice to just add an option where you can turn on or set how much warm. That's true. Like in monitors, right? You can set the temperature. Yeah. Yeah, that would be perfect, SES. Maybe you can squeeze that in at some point. Moon and moon phases are nice, but I don't think it's essential, but it would be nice to have. You hardly see the moon anyway. And normally at night, I mean, at least for me, I would prefer to sleep. Because I would rather see the mountains and the rest of the scenery and truck in the morning. That's a long message. It kind of is, but I read it anyway. Thanks for that. So, new upgrades. Let's see what's new. I did notice that when clicking that button, it takes a long time to load. I was thinking it's only because of the mods that I have, but apparently it's also with the default. Yeah, even without mods, it takes so long. I actually thought the first time I pressed this, a couple of days ago, I thought the game hanged or something, but no, it's still loading. You don't sleep in game. You figure you're driving, not the placeholder behind the wheel. Yeah, that's true. I like it to... I mainly sleep to pass the night though. I don't like driving so much at night. At some points I want to try it, but in general, I'm not a fan. There we go. Let me just check here. I did get a missed call, but no message. Okay, that might just be a promotional call. Right, Scania. Let's go with Scania. We did unlock. Okay, it's loading again. Oh my goodness. Just like the farm sim game you play. You go all day and all night long. Any mods that make ATS economy harder? Trips are fun but too much income. Oh, are they? Okay, so we got a new hub, a new rim, new light bars, a bull bar, and lower grill guards. That's nice. Do we have money? We can visit the shop. It's a bit far though. Now, you know what? Let's save it for next time. What I want to do now, before we end the stream, is I'll show you my other profile. The one where I downloaded the snow mod. So that's this one, I think. This one is the one with all the mods in it. Foggy weather and the complete winter mod base, this one. There are a couple of add-ons for this file. There are ones which add snow on the actual road. I didn't like that though because it's still early December, like 1st of December. So probably there would be snow but not too much yet. So we go with the snow on the side, but the road itself is still clean. And I do have foggy weather turned on. So the climate, I had to delete the climate folder inside the winter mod to make foggy weather still work. But I'm not really sure if the snow and foggy weather mix pretty well. They might not. Will SES make Africa? Maybe in African Truck Simulator. It's a simulator. Even loading screens have to be simulated. Has to keep up with new games of this generation. The true loading simulators. Yeah, true. So this is my offline truck. It's next gen Scania S. Has that Japanese paint job. It looks kind of nice. Has those angel eyes from 50k, I think. Has those raven wheels as well. Let's just go around a bit, because I only have 10 minutes left before I have to end the stream. Maybe let's go to this truck stop, yeah? Go here. Yeah, that looks like a good deal. Yeah, the Japanese paint job looks kind of nice, looks kind of flashy, and mixes pretty well. Definitely be a DLC. Oh yeah. There you go. That's how the snow looks like. Actually, it's not too bad now. It was a bit too bright the last time when I tried it out a few hours ago. 4:15. So let's drive around and you guys will see how it looks. Let's raise that tag. That mid-lift rather. Oh, actually it's a tag. Okay. Let's raise that tag then. Don't think we need it. I'm not really an expert in snow, so you guys let me know how it looks, alright? Just going to drive around a bit. We are currently in France. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Wonder if something like World Truck Simulator will come as a complete edition. By the way, I think this has scratch boom sounds. I think so. If it has that bass, oh look at that. Yeah, I think it does have scratch boom sounds. Winter mod by Grimes. Yes, last year I did try it. But I think it's not yet compatible right now with 1.30. So this is from a different guy. Oh look, it's actually snowing. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool effect. Let's turn on the lights then. Now it's snowing. Real snow is yellow. You have a point. But yeah, how do the textures look, guys? How do you think the textures look like? The trees and everything. Does it look fine? Does it look realistic? It looks white like in real life. It's awesome. Nice. It's great then. World Truck Simulator will come as a complete edition after they add everything they can on both games. That would be probably a few years down the road if ever. But yeah, that's an interesting thing to see. Yes, it is, Rohan. Thanks a lot for suggesting it. It's very different. You have leveled up. You're now level 30 elite. Wow. Leveled up via free roam. Look at that. Do we have any points to spend actually? I think we've... Oh yeah, we have. Okay. I guess... long distance, so we can go anywhere. There's a winter mod for ATS. Is it good? Has its own skyboxes and lighting. Oh, I actually deleted that. I deleted the skyboxes and lighting. I deleted the climate folder because I have foggy weather. So it might not be perfectly matching, that's the thing. So maybe I should keep it if I want to get the full winter experience in this mod. Thanks a lot, Beldraco. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for hanging out so long. And if you have time, see you again on Wednesday so we can check out Italia DLC. The vegetation is not that great. It needs more contrast on them trees. Needs to be darker. Burn them down. The trees for me personally look a bit too 2D. Like they look like they're paper mache that were plopped down like that. So they look 2D to me that are plopped down in 3D. I don't know why, but maybe it has something to do with the textures. So maybe it can still be improved. But maybe it was done before, during the initial ETS2 stages, where all the trees look like that. So it's pretty understandable. But if you compare these trees to how the trees look in Vive France and in Italia, they look miles apart, don't they? Yeah, it looks a bit weird. Have a good night, Beldraco. Listen to wiper sounds. Oh yeah, right. Krishbom wiper sounds. Let's park and I'll listen to them. I'll turn off the engine. Trucks are on the right side for fuel. Okay, do we need fuel? Yes, we do. Will you use Viva Mexico in ATS? I was actually planning to play with Viva Mexico today. I got a truck and everything, configured the W900 because I missed that truck. But last minute I decided to go with this vanilla pro. Well, not this one, the one previously, the vanilla profile. But yes, I am planning to eventually go try it out. Yeah, those are nice wiper sounds. Can I have them like that? Oh yeah, that's nice. It's good. Trees look creepy. They need more shadows. Yeah, I think that's what's missing. Make them more 3D, huh? You need more depth. Zombie trees. Really nice wiper sounds, actually. Good catch, Rohan. I forgot about that. I read it in Krishboom's post, but I forgot that he has them. Okay, so let me just park here and we'll be ending the stream for now. And I'll see you guys again Wednesday latest, maybe even Tuesday, if I get my hands earlier on Italia DLC and if I can stream, right? But yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know for sure. Let's go and park here. I do like the snowy feel though. But I think I would... Let's see how Grimes' version would look like if you can update it. Or maybe Kirill would have something. Maybe, who knows? Only Kirill knows. Turns up the volume to listen to the wipers. Yeah, they sound nice. Sorry about that. Yeah, as always, Rohan, this is the time we end the stream. Oh yeah, I think you're not yet used to it because of the DST shift, huh? Yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for staying so long with me. 3 hours of pure fun without mods. Well, the last few minutes had mods, but you get what I mean. Thank you for staying with me, and we'll for sure continue with that profile. Now that I know that some people don't play with mods, I know that it's more relatable to have something like that as well for you. So I'll try to have that. I'll try to even have that as a series on YouTube, and let's see how you guys like it. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to end. I have some errands to run. But thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you next week. Catch you again. Till then, Clumsy Trucking. And thanks again. It was a great stream for me. Hope it was as well for you. Bye bye.